guys, it's Kadiatu, and today I have a story time for you guys because I thought, why not give y'all a story time? So today's story time is kind of interesting because I have to use not the word I want to use, I have to use another word. So hopefully you guys catch on. I don't know how else to explain what I'm gonna talk about, but I thought, like, wearing this color will like give you the hint of what's going on. So before I do get into it too, I just want to say, like, if for any reason this video blows up, I don't want this video to blow up because of like the content of it, because like my point is not to, like, I guess, attract like negative energy from like a terrible experience. I generally do want people just like to watch my videos, to be inspired and learn things or whatever, if I do have anything to learn. I mean, like, to give y'all to learn. So I'm also in the middle of like my weekly vlog. I thought I should just like put this out there since tomorrow's Saturday, so this will probably be out tomorrow on Saturday, depending how editing goes. No, YouTube is really what be messing me up. Like, last video I was scared it wasn't gonna be able to be posted because YouTube was playing, but I hope I got everything under control. So let's talk about my first time, like my first time getting like, like, hopefully I could put the word, I'm just gonna put the word, up in the sky. So I'm pretty sure this was in 2022. I think I was 16 years old. I was 16 years old in 2020. It was January 12th or somewhere around that time. I'm pretty sure it was a freaking Thursday. It was Thursday or Tuesday, because I remember I had math class. So that morning, my sister, one of my friends, and me, the four of us, we were at like the water fountain at my school, like by the 10th grade hallway is what we call it. So we were there, and some white girl that my sister knew gave my sister these brownies, and I was like, oh, like, I want to try some of these brownies. Like, I know it's probably not gonna be that bad, like, I just want to try it. And I wanted to try it not because I was peer pressured to, I just thought, like, hey, maybe the experience, like, it wouldn't hurt. Like, I really want to see what people would be talking about, Little did I know, I'm a lightweight. So it was like two pieces, maybe like two good decent amount sized pieces. I had this much, like literally this space right here. It was not even a lot. Like, I could taste it. It was really, really, really good. Like, that's the best brownie I ever tasted in my life. It was really good. So, I took one, she took one of my friends took one, and one of her friends took one, right? Mind you, her friend is a boy. One of her friends is a boy. So, we go to my first hour. I'm cooling, I'm chilling. I'm like, hey, nothing is, going on. Nothing is happening. This is whatever. So me and my sister were at the same hall at the time. So I met her up again. I was like, hey, do you have another brownie? Like, I want another one because, like, I'm fine. Nothing is happening. She was like, nah, like, we ate it all and stuff like that. And she took a big piece. She took a whole piece, right? So I get up to second hour, and second hour is math. No, it was first hour is math. We had advisory. So advisory was the first class I was at. Then I went to my first hour, which was math. So the teacher's in the middle of teaching. I'm over here laughing with my friends. Like, I just told them what happened, and I'm trying to act high. Like, I'm trying to act like I'm high. Bro, that was the worst mistake I ever made in my life. Trying to act high, because eventually it hit me. I was this close to telling the teacher to call 911. Something was happening. It felt like I was waking up out of a dream without actually waking up out of a dream. So, that happened. I was like freaking out inside. I literally got up went straight to the hallway, and one of my friends that I did take it with, she was like experiencing this stuff, like she does this stuff sometimes, so like, or she gets often, so it really wasn't affecting her that much, but she knew like something was wrong, something was in that brownie that was not supposed to be there. So, her and my other friend came and like tried to comfort me the whole way. Like, I'm thinking I'm dying. I'm like, I'm dying. Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die? She's telling me like I'm not gonna die, and like I can't die. So I'm just in the hallway. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. So my mouth was so dry. Like, y'all, I felt like the insides of my throat. I felt everything in my mouth. Like, cotton mouth, I think is what they call it. That's what happened. So my teacher obviously knew what was going on. She see my face, she see my eyes. She was like, yeah, you need to go. So she was like, so the Roz, we have a Roz, and two of the ladies coincidentally was walking down the hallway, and I think she called them on me, right? So, but I don't think like she really did at the same time, because they didn't say nothing to me when they walked past in the hallway. Like, I was trying so hard to act so normal. I didn't end up going to them. I didn't go to the hospital, nothing like that. A girl just had to thug it out. So we were in the hallway. I was sitting down, and the hallway is long, and behind me are like a whole bunch of windows in that hallway, and I literally see the hallway going in and out, like in and out. And then all my classmates were like animals. Like, their head shape were like animal looking. And my math teacher at the time, like, people always say she looked like a raccoon, which I don't know why they would do that or why they would say that. Like, she was a really pretty math teacher. Like, that girl was beautiful. But like, and then I started seeing what the fuck they were talking about, but that was because I was, so everybody else, like, one of my friends were like a bird, the bird off of freaking Rio. That's what her head was looking like. It was scary. So I tried to sleep it off, but I couldn't, because then I started seeing like shapes and stuff like that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna die. So we went to a social worker in the building, and she didn't say nothing. I was just in there. I was like just venting. I was ranting. Like, and her room is like very like decorative. Like, it had a whole bunch of LED lights and like, hippie style. So like it made it 10,000 words. I couldn't see. I could not see, like, my whole eyes. It was blurry. It was just a whole bunch of colorful things. And then I told them to bring my sister, because I'm trying to see, like, what's happening with her. And my anxiety was, like, so bad, because I'm like, bro, if this is happening to me, this is happening to my little sister. My little sister comes in. She's laughing. I'm like, what are you laughing for? This is not funny. She's like, no, all that's been happening to me, like, I just been like sleeping and like teleporting. And what she meant by teleporting, like, she would sleep and wake up in another class and not remember that she went to that class. So, or went to the next class. So that was happening to her. And I was just crying. I was like, don't you ever do this again. I'm going to tell our mom if you do. Like, I was so paranoid. I was scared. And little did I know, the same thing that was happening to me was happening to her friend, but nobody knew, right? So, I had my friend, and I really appreciate her. Like, she stayed there the whole day with me, the whole day. We were together, and I really appreciate her, and I love her so much. She know who she is, so I love you, girl. And yeah, and then after that, I started realizing that walking, like, makes it, like, way better. Like, walking makes you feel more in touch, like, with the actual world, because I was like detached completely. I went in the lunchroom, all my other friends were laughing because like they figured out what happened, and they were just asking me if I was okay, and I felt a little bit better. Like, I felt less paranoid until I got to culinary. And when I got to culinary, it was like we were doing a project and I was not focused at all. Like, I kept falling asleep. I was trying to like wake up, but I couldn't. I kept falling asleep, and he was so mad. My culinary teacher was so mad, and he don't even know what happened. I just kept falling asleep. But that is my story. I know it's a short story, but moral of the story is don't ever do it. Just don't. It's not worth it. And if you know, like, your tolerance is like low, I guess, like that, don't do that. Like, I tried other things, like, you know, the pens and stuff like that. Like, that doesn't like really bother me much. It just makes me feel a little tired. But this, for your first time getting, it's terrible. Just don't do it. Don't. And maybe me saying this is probably not gonna help any better, but like, don't, because ever since then, like, my brain has not been the same. But I do think it's because, like, they say, like, I guess when your brain is developing, like, don't do stuff like that because it can really mess you up. And I guess that's what happened to me. So yeah, don't do it unless you need it, or unless it was prescribed to you by a doctor. That is my short story time, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Please like, subscribe, and comment if you would like, and share if you like. Hopefully this video gets to like 200. Our last video made it to like 100 in like 4 days, which that's an accomplishment for me, because I was only hoping to get like 50, you know. So, but I got 100, and then I got a couple of followers. I mean, sorry, not followers, subscribers. I keep thinking this is Instagram. Couple subscribers and stuff like that, and likes. So I appreciate you guys so much. Bye.
Mwah. No balls.